Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 3, we will present about understanding difficulties while studying online. Previously, I will introduce the member of Group 3. Here I am Putri Farodillah, Alya, Masluhil, Hawa, and Alya. Alright, let's get started. What is online classes? We must be familiar with that term, right? Yeah, because right now we are doing it. It means taking lessons or lectures via online platforms like Google Meet, Google Classroom, Zoom, etc. Why do we study online? As we experience today, we are doing online studies because of COVID-19. Okay, what we will talk about? In this presentation, we divide it into 3 parts. The first is things that affect on understanding. The second is suggestion to help understanding. And third is tips to help in studying. Well, first we will talk about things that affect our understanding. There are several things that affect our understanding during the online class. The first is technical issues. As online students, we must have strong internet connection. Low bandwidth and weak internet can affect how fast we can connect and participate in class. This is a major complaint for students whose homes are rural area, so that it is difficult to access a good internet connection. Okay, next PDF book. Many students also complain about this, especially for students who have problems with their eyesight. When we study, we feel very uncomfortable because we have to look at the handphone screen continuously. And this also affects our understanding of the material. Then, distraction. During online learning, we must have experienced interference, like there is a crowd around us, so we don't focus on the lecture's explanation. Next is time management. Many students still cannot manage their time well. Besides online learning, we also have other responsibilities, such as family and work. If we cannot manage our time well, it will also affect our online learning. The last one is self-motivation. Online learning requires motivation to complete assignment and make progress. If we are not surrounded by classmates, we may be tempted to procrastinate. Some students may begin to find that their motivation is waning. If this happens, they might fall behind.
After seeing there are such a lot of problems, how do you solve the problems? Here are some suggestions to help you in understanding while online learning. Let's get the ball rolling. First, to support your signal, use your best network based on the area as your main network connection. Choose which one has a good strength signal. Second, if you don't have Wi-Fi at your home, find any place that has Wi-Fi, such like library or cafe. You also can save your internet quota. Choose which one has the best connection. Next point, for who have a good signal, record the lecture explanation or the lesson so you can repeat and review the missing part of your meeting online. Then you can also share your recording with your friends who can join the class meeting. Then, if you have online sources such like PDF books, print it. You will get easy understanding because you can mark the important things, get more focus, and avoid your eyes tired. Last but not least, watch out your place. Choose a quiet place to study for avoiding any distraction. A quiet place makes you calm and you will get focus on your study. On studying, certainly you found any difficulties. Here are the tips to help you in studying. Number 1, make to-do lists. It is very important thing. You can sort which one that you have to do first. You will remember your schedule and get to prepare what's coming next. Secondly, avoid multitasking. If you already make your own to-do list, don't forget to make your own deadline and create reward and punishment. It will help you to avoid multitasking that will get you in rush. After that, manage your time. You can divide into studying and break time. You will have full power on studying. Break time also helps you to relax for a while. So don't force yourself to finish it at full speed. Next, seek help. You can ask help to your family in your home or your friend if it is possible. Then, make sure to take notes during the class. Annotating puts you actively and gain your understanding. You can highlight an important issue and get a point knowledge. The last, practice positive self-talk. You can get your spirit by motivating yourself. For example, every single day, talk to yourself in front of the mirror by saying compliment words such like, "You are great, good job, you made it, I know you can do it." You will have a positive vibes by doing such little things.
So now let's move on to the conclusion. And with the first problem, technical issues. You maybe have a bad internet or a weak signal, and this problem will affect in your connection and participation in the class. So maybe the lecture explanation will be interrupted. As a result, we suggest you to use your base network beside of the area. So for example, if the area that you live in supporting telecom cell signal, we suggest you to change your SIM card to telecom cell as well, and it will be help you more and will be easier to use. And the other choice is you can move to another place that have a Wi-Fi, like a cafe or public place like library that has Wi-Fi. And the third thing, you or maybe your lecturer or your friend can record the lesson or the lecture, so another friend and you can rewatch it when you have a good signal. And the second problem is the PDF book. As we know, it's really hard to use PDF book because it's usually in your smartphone, which you use it to connect with other friends or to enter your class, or it will maybe on your laptop, which is hard to take some notes in this PDF book. So we suggest you to print this PDF book so you can write your note, highlight the important thing, and it's really easier to understand the material, really easier to review it for the final exam. And the other problem is distraction. Because it's online class, that means you study from your home, between your family, which is mean a lot of distraction. For example, if you're sitting during the class in the living room, the big distraction will be the TV. So when you study or when you have a class, please choose a quiet place, because when you choose a quiet place, all your focus and attention will be in your lecture or in your class. So you will understanding more clearly. Your focus it will be on one thing without interrupted by another distraction. So choose a quiet place. And now let us give you some tips to help you in studying. The first thing, make to-do list. When you make to-do list, you will know how many tasks to do during the day and when is the deadline and how long it will take. And when you make to-do list, please make sure avoid multitasking, because when you do two tasks or two assignments or two things at the same time, it will take long time than you will do it one by one. When you do it one by one, you will focus on one thing to finish it, and this will make you finish it faster than when you do two things at the same time. The another things, manage your time between studying and break. You're human. Don't forget that. It's normal to get tired and you have to take a break to get active again. So please manage your time between studying and do assignment and take a break. The other thing, seek help. Seek help from your family, from your friend. It doesn't mean seek help that you must help them they need to help you in your assignment. But no, maybe you can ask your family to be quiet sometimes when you have a class, or they don't have to call you when you are sitting during the class, like this. The next one, and it's really important one, make sure that you take some notes during the class. For example, highlight the important things, write some question, summarize the information. All of these will help you to focus on the class, help you to focus on the lecture, what they said. So you can keep your attention in the class when you write something, when you do something. It's much better than when you just sitting, listening or watching the lectures explaining, and you will feel so sleepy because you're not doing something. But when you write some notes, it will keep your attention with the class. And the last thing, practice positive self-talk. It's about motivation. You have to motivate yourself. So, and the simple way to do that is positive self-talk. For example, you have, when you're standing in front of the mirror, say that, okay, you have done all of the tasks, you're doing well, keep going, it's for you, you can do it, like this. And also you can reward yourself by doing something that you like it, or buy chocolate that you love it. So when you reward yourself, it will give you motivation. And when you don't do the task, or when you miss doing something, punish yourself. A simple punish. For example, don't look for Instagram or social media for a day, like this. And in the end, I hope these tips will help you in studying, and I hope our suggestion will help you to understanding during online class. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.